Alright, so it would seem that Hugh Darrow has created the zombie apocalypse, and this is the weirdest room I have seen in this game so far. This is a creepy room. Hello, security rating 5. I shall hack you now. What do you have inside? It must be pretty. I want it. Don't care. I've got plenty of time.
Access granted.
Plenty. Ooh, an ebook. And some credits. Holy crap, that's a lot of credits. Alright. Re-imaging retinal implants. Dr. Dobell's something or other. Alright. Check that out in a second. And another ebook. Awesome. Let's see. I can use the gramophone. That's cool. That's pretty neat. I like that. Crash test dummy? Larry! Talk to me, Larry! Where are you, Vince? Hello? Come with me if you want to crash somewhere else. That's kind of creepy. Alright, let's check out this computer. What do we have on Darrow's system? Holy crap. This thing is well fortified. Alright, so let's see. I need to go both ways to go anywhere. This is like the same thing in two directions. Let's try that again. One hack attempt left. Just go do this. I'm gonna nuke these, because you know, why not? That's a 5 there. Let's nuke this, and we'll nuke that. And then we'll just go through here regularly, because this is a 1.
Access granted.
Very nice. Alright, let's check out what we have, I imagine, because I don't think there's anything else in here other than that creepy-ass crash test dummy. This has been a very creepy complex at the end here. Good morning, Mr. Darrow. Regarding the conversation we had last week, the project is advancing quite swiftly. We've managed to devise a new and improved prototype to better counter the quantum side effect. So far, the nanionics, I have no idea how to pronounce that, are responding as planned, and the latent effects on biomaterials are negligible. An unforeseen benefit is that using copper couplings make the units virtually undetectable. This will, on the other hand, require a very potent electronic virtual tracking system for maintenance and energy procedures. We've been able to build and modify molecular structures on the fly using mechanosynthesis. Blech. The samples all responded very well, apart from, or for the usual rejection syndrome, of course, that always sets in after a few minutes. The effects are even more potent on the molecular level. That's why the news from some of your associates are so promising. Apparently, they're on the verge of isolating and replicating DNA segments that are present, or that present no rejection syndrome whatsoever. I don't know how you and your team got access to those samples, but I don't care. Do you realize what this could mean? We're finally there. Imagine that. A regular-looking human being, nothing unnatural in his appearance, and still the power of billions of machines within him, manipulated at will. This is the future, Mr. Darrow. From someone named Alan Curtis at VersaLife. Down to cases. Hugh Darrow's final interview. Hugh Darrow. The fact is, Eliza, the last few years have taught me some very valuable lessons. I understand you've had some controversial things to say about augmentation technology. I've ruffled some feathers, to be sure, but I have that right. That technology wouldn't exist without you. Look, the fact is, pause. What's that bloody Einstein quote about the A-bomb? If I had only known, I should have become a watchmaker? Yes, that's the one. I know what he meant. These days, I'm thinking we went too far. I'm wondering about putting the genie back in the bottle. Is that possible? Everything is possible. Having the ability to transcend our limits is one thing, but racing uncontrolled towards some blind singularity, we're in danger of becoming two species, those empowered and those left behind. I kind of agree with Hugh there. I mean, I've been talking about that kind of stuff for a long time, but still. I think Hugh is doing this completely the wrong way by starting a robot zombie apocalypse. Reimagining retinal implants, Dr. Dobell's success. Excerpt from a paper published by Hugh Darrow in American Scientific in 2010. Many of you have not heard of Dr. Dobell. Dr. Dobell is a doctor from New York whose specialty is in designing artificial organs. Several years ago, he embarked a project to implement an artificial eye which could transmit information straight into the occipital lobe of the brain. For those of you still new to neuroscience, the occipital lobe is one of the 4 lobes in the human brain. It is located at the back of the head and is responsible mostly for our visual processing. The goal for Dr. Dobell was to create an implant with an electrode array and surgically insert it onto the surface of the occipital lobe's visual cortex. This way, the camera could transmit straight to the brain instead of to the eye, and hopefully create a more complex image than what can be achieved by a retinal implant. The procedure was very costly to perform, costing approximately $80,000. After working hard to raise money, an experimental patient who had lost his vision 20 years prior was finally able to undergo it. So, after allowing this patient 10 days in recovery, Dr. Dobell's attempt to stimulate the electrodes which were now attached to the surface of his visual cortex. He attempted. Now, there was a question as to whether or not the brain tissue of the visual cortex could still be stimulated after 20 years of blindness. However, immediately after the first stimulation attempt, Jens was struck with the perception of vision. Jens? Is that meant to be Jensen? I don't know. He was able to see small spots of light within his visual field, proving the surgery to be a success. I don't know. That doesn't seem like it would have been Jensen, but who knows? I don't want to go that way because that's where I need to go. Let's go back here. I wanted to check back this way and see if there was anything else. Obviously, I am fairly low on some stuff now. Actually, this still has 103 shots in it. Never mind. I thought I was low on stuff, but apparently I am far from being low on stuff. I don't know. This must have been from me throwing out a couple of these things as well as throwing out an EMP. And I'm not sure what this is from. Maybe I am missing some of my tranks or something like that. You look creepy as all hell. Might as well take that back since it never actually blew up. And I filled that up with combat rifle ammo. If I could find revolver ammo around here, I would prefer... Oh wow, these are drawers? Holy crap. That means there's a lot of drawers in this place. An EMP grenade. This place is awesome. I did not realize what these cubes actually were. And I can't get into this drawer. Shotgun. Shotgun. That moves the shotgun on top. That's interesting. So, the whole thing is moving here. Even though there's an invisible top to it, it's actually moving the entire thing in the code here, which is why that shotgun moved. Oh, that's interesting. Machine pistol, mine template, two things I don't really care about. And they're all saluting as if they're like, well, he's dead, so we're gonna salute his death. Or they're saluting to me, I don't know which. One way or another, it's pretty friggin' creepy. Do I have anything to drop for that? I don't really think I do other than one of these, and honestly, that didn't work out too well, so I think I'll drop that and take those instead. Don't need a heavy rifle. I'll take that for sure. I would love to have more bars. Get myself proteined up. Nice. Wow, a laser rifle? How does that even fit in this little cube? I don't believe. It doesn't compress that well. Ooh. Okay, that means I need to use one of these because I really want to grab this. Nice. Ooh, hello revolver ammo. I'm definitely dropping this thing down. Revolver ammo is much too precious not to take. Even though considering I have hundreds and hundreds of rounds, it really doesn't matter, but you know, I would rather just have more revolver rounds because they seem to be simply the best thing for any of these battles. And I can't go back any further. Alright, well that was cool that I found those things. I did not realize that those were drawers until way after the battle. Plus during that battle it was kind of hard to see anything that was going on, so a little bit difficult to really understand that I had more options than what I had on my person already. Still, that was a fairly simple battle. Wasn't anything there that was too dangerous. She's got a really weird room. I would not want to sit in a room that's just bland white everywhere. That's a really creepy looking room. And the ceiling's really weird too. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's switch to this thing because I don't want to hold to detonate? Sure. There, it's detonated. I don't think that'll matter because the only thing that's down there is the boss guy. Holy crap, there was a lot of soldiers there for a second. What is going on? Whoa. Soldier City around here. So I'm guessing that's going to open that, but wouldn't that alert everyone in here? This looks really dangerous. And what the hell are they doing down there? Are you monkeys or something? I know that exact stance where they're like wobbling like that. It's totally the monkey dudes from Thief. They're all doing it. I guess that's because they have their implants messed up right now. That's totally the monkey stance from Thief. I wonder if that's an Easter egg or they just didn't know that they were doing that. I can't even go out of here. Looks like the only thing I can really do is this. Is that open? Oh, that's just letting all of you out. Doesn't look like any of them are really caring about them getting to this plane. Can I?
Adam, I'm getting my team out of here. You have to go to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I
Hey.
are done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks, but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes, and it's up to you to stop it. Use the Leo shuttle. It will take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
Leo shuttle? You mean that thing over there? Okay. Well, that should be interesting. And I can't go the way... What is this that they came? A cooling system and a computer. This is interesting. Very, secret back here. What is going on here? What the... There's, like, just transfers everywhere. There's, like, only one actual thing to get here. This is crazy. This is very, very, very strange. I've never seen a computer like this anywhere. Alright, so let's see. I would need to go up through here to get to that. You know what? I'm just gonna nuke a whole bunch. Because, you know, why not? Especially because these are all 5s. This is ridiculous. I imagine you could use the transfers in such a way that it allows you to get here easier. Wow, it's a 7 now. Cool. 400 experience. And this has just gone down to easy mode, so let's just grab
Access
that.
granted.
Hangar 18? Okay. Random achievement. What the hell is this about? Dave 2. I just received this communication from Fortress Zero. Check some message digest. Got MD5 checksums in here. I got a lot of checksums in here. Crypts, blah blah blah. Got an encryption key. Translation follows. Breaker 9 begins. Subject witness. Prognosis seen too much. Site 18th hangar inventory. Foreign life forms. State suspended. Cryogenics. Risk nominal. Solution selective amnesia. Bravo Kilo actual. In transmission. The curtain is falling or failing. Soon they will know too much. I know too much. Dave 1. Dave 2 and Dave 1, huh? Strange. Alright, so this is definitely some super secret area that I suppose a lot of people may not have found if they didn't go back here and check this out. I don't think I need a cooling system for any of my stuff, unless I had like a laser rifle. I don't know if these guys are going to try to attack me or anything. Would you try to attack me? Sort of.
It's happening. Show yourself.
They don't have any weapons though.
Please come out. I have to do what they tell me.
They don't have any weapons whatsoever, so it doesn't seem like there's any danger here.
Be here, only I can be here.
Okay.